sleep. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in a nice.
Hello, my beautiful, sexy beast Leos. How's everyone feeling tonight? I decided to do, like I had said before the new year started, that, I was gonna, twiddle around with a couple of different. I decided for the time being that I'd tap into y'all's energy that I was picking for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as our Oso be there as well. And also, I've gotten a few new Oracle decks and stuff, but this one that I got, actually at first, it's like it called to me, and then I watched a video, like as I was waiting for it, I watched a video. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. And then it's like right before they got delivered, my guides told me that it was the girl's energy I was picking up on that I wasn't really liking. It wasn't the cards, because actually the card spreads in the book are badass. I mean, and so all the court cards, like the kings and queens, have a zodiac symbol on them. So you guys are Leo. So if you see which comes up as the King of Wands, is that I know so many times a lot of people who are reading tarot, they have to sides. We all have masculine sides, yet they see a queen, it's got to be a female no matter what. And I understand that, that's just in our nature. You see a woman, you think a woman. And so what's cool in this deck is they're all female, and it goes by the energy. It focuses solely on the energy, not the gender. And so that's also before I would choose what sign I did next by reviews. But I was able to take all the kings and queens, I believe, are the ones that have the zodiac signs on them. And so, and I ended up switching your theme song too, just because between then and now, I just felt that changed. So I switched it to the Taylor Swift Wildest Dreams, because that's definitely what I'm picking up on. So just know, my Leos, and if you're a male, don't get all your panties up, or your boxers, or your free balling, whatever you like to do, in a bunch. It still goes for males, okay? And it's still just as, masculine. Usually I kind of just do my own thing when it comes to the spreads. But with y'all, I'm going to... They had two different love spreads. Like, they had a mending broken heart spread, and then the next best thing spread. And I was like, well, that's a tricky one, because we have obviously people that are in relationships, and people healing from relationships, and people about to get in relationships. So, but what's cool about the next best thing is that it says it is designed to help you see what your next partner / lover will be like if you're currently involved or talking to someone who interests you. this spread can help you know what you can expect from and or how this relationship will develop. And if you're single and wanting to know about your future partner, you can still use this spread. So I figured the next best thing would be the next best thing. So y'all let me know how you like this, okay? And it's a 10-card spread. I'm going to try not to go on a 2-hour spread reading. You know, if it was individual, that's different, you know, but I just like to kind of fix these because I don't know how they ended up going different ways, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm so proud of you. I know this has nothing to do with it. I'm so proud of my little man. He accomplished 2 milestones in the last 2 days. He is so powerful, I'm telling you. He learned how to hold his bottle, and he has a walker. He hasn't learned to go. So anyways, Leo, yeah, so the King of Wands is your energy. And so, you know, I'm just going to set that right here. It comes with 2 bonus cards, so that way it doesn't mess with the flow if you're using it as a tarot deck. Because if you want to take out the sign or whatever just to add that happen to be, so there's 2 extra bonus cards that come in if you need to use that. So anyways, moving forward, I already pulled a couple while did you hit all the way back? Hold on 1 second now. You want to go again? I'm so proud of you. You like to move it. Take some more. That is so fun. I'm so proud of you, my bottle holding mover. Because you know what, you get in your own space now. You're like, Mom, I gotta know where I'm going. Okay. So, let's get started. I like to pull a few out before I'm on. Okay, so for my Leos, oh, alright. I don't know what happened. It just cut. Say I don't have to do that all over again. But it did let me where I was, so that's good. So hopefully the buffering should settle down. Let me know if not. You know what? I'm gonna pull it up again. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on my computer so I can kind of what y'all are seeing to see how off it is. Let's see, maybe I can filter what's live. Does it go by live, y'all? Let's see, how do I? Oh yeah, here. I actually have to do it live because if I pre-record it, it takes forever to load the video, and then sometimes I end up losing it, and I spend like 2 hours with each reading, which I'm trying not to do. And that's why I don't end up putting like an actual title and then thumbnail until I'm done. This is not live. If it doesn't show me the video, then I'll just move on. But I just want to make sure. Oh, this is history. Let's see. View all. I'm under the right one, right? Oh yeah, there it is. That was easy. Hello. Okay, live now. Let me see if I click on it. Excuse me, I need some on it. Oh. So y'all aren't hearing like double shit, because I know that's annoying as fuck. But this is cool because I can see y'all's chats better. Like when they come up on the phone, I can see them, but they come up for like a second, so a lot of times I miss them. But this pain for letting me know that. And I'm sorry about the buffering, but from what I can tell, it's not too far off. Yeah, so anyways, let me continue and focus on this. I mean, on my phone, it's right on the market, but okay, so for my Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising, of interests, goals, and accomplishment. Okay, nice, nice. And then for my Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of January 15th to the 31st. What does that person hide? Secret agendas. Are there any secret agendas or anything they're hiding from my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, January 15th to the 31st? Anything they're hiding? Secret agendas. Anything they're hiding? Secret agendas. There might be. It looks like maybe I should have done this song. Our lips are sealed. Really, that's actually not about even talking, if y'all know the song I'm talking about. That means we ain't giving you any poo-nanny. Alright, so oh, we got another, okay. So we might be dealing with a Sag. We might be dealing with a Sag. Okay. Almost done. And then I'm going to analyze it, and then I'll go through it with y'all, and I'll let you know kind of like what the, what's going on. So 6 for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising is the love interest. Truly looking for. What are they truly looking for? I don't know, I'm proud of you. What is it they're truly looking for? From my Leos in love. Oh, wait, we got 2 right there. Oh no, we got 3. Yeah, Spirit says take it. Okay. Well, you're gonna get a little bonus there, Leo. Which is good, because I'll just let you know right now, that part was what your love interest is truly looking for. So at least that gives us extra clarity moving the 4 cards. Did you back yourself into a corner? I know. That happens in life, baby doll. Don't get discouraged. Oh, honey, it's so cute. You're being so good. No, you're practicing, letting Mama do her work. She's trying to cut it short, baby. I'm not gonna go do no 2 hours long on you, okay? Until Mama gets into, unless it's an individual, or we're doing donation stuff. Okay. So, I'm gonna make sure I am okay. So I am good with the comments. Oh, you want to give Mommy that card? What card's that? The Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, honey. That's such a good card. Hang on tight to her, okay? You hang on tight to that Queen of Pentacles. No. Okay, Daddy? Alright. Let me help my friends, okay? Okay, so just a couple more and then we'll get into what's going on. So for my Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in love, January 15th to the 31st. And Spirit, I just ask that you continue to strengthen. And how will the relationship start off? Card number 8. How will the relationship start off? A little stagnant, I'm feeling. But that's not bad, you know. The quote, easy come, easy go. So, nothing's wrong with slow. Okay. And what will this relationship... Ooh, that was fast. Endure. Okay. Alright, then... Let's see, let me scoot this over. Alright, so... And finally, last but not least, for my Leos in love... Oh my goodness, here we go again. That maybe they were like stagnation. I think not. Let me tell you what's up. Let's see. And this is supposed to be how the relationship will end or how you can keep it alive. Spirit, do I take these 3? Well, 3 is, yeah, it says take it. So you got a couple that, I mean, because we'd probably end up clarifying it anyways, Leo, so extra energy over here. Some light, some bell before we really get into the nitty-gritty here. Wow. That was an awesome one, Leo. So you definitely personally, so like I said, I already showed you your card, okay? The King of Wands. I mean, you got your shit together right now, okay? You're in a position of leadership. You are, you know, friendly, honest, just, you know, good Oops, sorry, I didn't realize that was like that. Good material, you know? And I could even tell confident, strong, solid. Of course, fun little thing. Okay. So for card number 1, and basically what I did was look at this spread. Like I said, normally I kind of do my own thing, but I wanted to try this. I feel pretty good about it. That's why I went ahead and went with it. Now, I still might tweak it a little bit when it comes to clarifying or things I might add. This represents you, Leo, the star, okay? And now remember, this can be male or female, but this is your way of thinking. January 15th to the 30th, sun, moon, and rising. This is what I would say would be the general energy card for you. The star, hope. Okay? I feel like you're coming into this new year, this new energy, and this new, whether you're already in a relationship, seeking a relationship. Sorry, let me get him something else. Alright, are you ready to, come on, you want to get out of here? Is that better? Where's Baba? Just fine. I think it's Baba and then okay. So since I don't need the cards to say this, well, I'll just wait 'cause I don't know if it can be heard anyways. Because you definitely got some. We up in Texas in here. Texas likes to either be cold or burn our tissues off. Come on, baby. Come on. It's okay. I know you're tired. I'm turning the lights down. You calm, baby. Calm. You want Mama to pour a meal? You cannot have that. You can't eat that. Okay, Mama, be right there. Now it's nice and dark. Okay. Oh, my pobrecito. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. My poor baby. He's teething, so normally he is the chillest baby, but it's a hard knock life. He's teething, and I'm sure other moms can agree with me. There's no greater pain than when your babies are hurting, and all you can do is comfort them. Alright, Leo, so don't mind the background noise. He likes to be in the dark, and he'll settle to sleep. I actually feel bad because he went to bed and I had ran out of Tylenol for his teeth, so I had to kind of tried not waking him, but he ended up waking up and went to Walgreens, so I know he's tired. So anyways, yeah, so for, you know, as far as y'all, Leos, and the energy you're in, you're the star. You're in this hopeful, this, you know, renewed, you know, creative, and, you know, with these stars coming in, okay, some are aware, some are not, but we had a very strong shift. I did do a video about it. This is the one I was talking about. It was pretty long, and I was so upset because it just didn't want to download. So I figured after I took care of all my stuff I got during my download time. But I almost feel like that with you guys, with all these stars and how they're starting out like this and then kind of slowly going into the crown chakra area, okay? Not the third eye area, but at the actual like crown chakra. Like, I feel like a group of my Leos are a part of this shift that took place and major downloads, and they're still coming. One of the main things that I was told by to receive this, you know, their downloads at the same speed, the same quantity. So, yeah, that's a beautiful energy to be in. And, I mean, just look at that artwork, you know, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, people really being in their true, authentic self for years before people even started doing it. You know, I've got some of my other videos where I show my face, you know, I've got pink and purple in my hair. You know, she's got rainbow and black, and, you know, before that would just be totally unacceptable, but it's like society's almost accepted it more, so people are doing it more. However, that's not the point I'm trying to make, though. I feel like this is somebody, y'all's energy, who are getting these major downloads, these creative, artistic abilities. You're really letting them shine. I mean, and you're proud of it, expressing your individuality, which is something that got shunned upon for so long. Okay, so moving to the next one. Let me take a look at this. Okay, so the next one is about the energy that that your love interest is in, okay? And we have the Justice in reverse, equality, okay? So I kind of feel like this is more for my Leos that are in a relationship. However, it may not. You could meet this person and, bring about these feelings. But with the Justice card in reverse, it's a signal that your life needs to be put back into balance. That you're being treated, or you feel you're being treated unjustly. And that you may be blamed for something that is not your fault. So, and most times we are the ones who choose how to react on it. And the Justice card reversed is also about avoiding karmic lessons. We need to accept the consequences of our actions and not blame others on our own mistakes. And this has been coming up a lot, y'all. Again, see, it's interesting because I know me, along with other messages, in the way that they've been for a certain group of people that really felt this energy shift and are now processing at a much higher level. However, I still see this stuff coming through in general readings. But, that's why I like to use songs, quotes, metaphors, because I feel with that, still somewhat of a filter. So the ones that need to get it are gonna hear it. And then the ones that aren't ready yet, So anyways, but that's another thing about this energy shift, is karma and cycles and stuff like that. We all have free will on whether we want to make things right, or do we want to walk away, run away, and stay hidden. Okay? So I definitely feel that your love interest, this is the energy that they're in. Okay? And it could be that really working on, and that is feeding or will feed your energy as far as hope. Because if you were dealing with somebody that was constantly, lying to you, being unfair, stuff like this, and they would never admit it, never say sorry, you could be dealing with a Libra, when it comes to this, just really feeling unequal. I think they're working really hard now with this energy. They may have gotten downloads. I do love you, Leo, to make this right. Then we have, what your love interest believes in. Okay? Or to me, I'm getting the feeling what they believe in, or what they are, okay? And we have the World in reverse, okay? And it says completion. And see, 2 and 1. For those of you into numerology, that's 3. So that's about growth, full equality and justice situation, and how I felt like they were really trying to change for you, Leo, and grow and be an honest, incredible person. Wow, that's weird. I meant to say credible and it sounded like incredible. But hey, they could be that too, right? So, that's a really good thing. I mean, great things are happening with this energy shift, you know, for people on all different types of levels. But that's a whole nother video. So, and I don't know if you heard me in the shuffle how I mentioned stagnation though. Okay? They are dealing with some sort of unfinished lesson, or you know, you're providing for them and they're supposed to be out getting work, but they haven't, and maybe that's where, you know, the lies have been, and they've been kind of telling you that they are. That's just a small example. But basically, you know, with this in reverse, the energy is just that things have become stagnant because they haven't completed the things they were supposed to and wasted their energy for the wrong. They needed to go the hard way, and that was the only way. But they're slowly realizing they know what it is. So, you know, they're gonna try something else, or just stop trying what is not working for them anymore and cut their losses. So yeah, I mean, even though this is in reverse, just like with the Justice, I still feel like this is a really hopeful card. I feel like this person, your love interest, is doing a lot of, you know, the two. And it's interesting because, which is all about self and balance and reflection. And I mentioned this in the Gemini video. I've been seeing twos everywhere. I mean, and synchronicities are huge for me. I use them all the time as part of my type of communications. However, twos have never been my number. But if it resonates, it resonates. You know, I really feel like they are getting to this level with you. And I think, and you recognize it, Leo. You do. That's why you have hope. Okay? So, the energy that's coming in for, your love interest goals and accomplishment, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Hardship. So, definitely, you know, you guys both is, they're coming out. Hope. Even have people that are talking shit, like, about them being a loser and you're better than that. Don't listen to that shit. Sometimes, yeah, that's worth saying, but you hold on to your hope, Leo, because your intuition, the divine, isn't leading you wrong. So your hope in them is not going to be wasted, if that makes any sense. Because they are putting the efforts in, and this hardship of either together or them themselves. So then we move on to agendas, and we get the Knight of Wands, and this is where another sign came in, which I don't hardly talk about, but with a Sagittarius, and with the if y'all want to see it, the Knight of Wands upright, how it says, oh, my finger over it. So we have it in reverse. I think I want to clarify this one, because this definitely feels off to be talking about their hiding or secret agendas. And with the yeah, I want to clarify this. And just a little side note, this could be a person that is yellow auburn hair, blue-gray eyes. Sometimes this is just departure or change of residence, which is coming up for a lot of other signs as well. So that could be all it is. However, I'm picking up on there's probably some frustrations in the marriage. But remember, you still have that hope card. So, yeah, whenever I'm quiet, I'm just kind of listening and filtering what Spirit's telling me. Okay. Yeah, let me just take a look. And I could clarify it with another deck, but why don't we just, beautiful, like this book is, like, it's big and it's pretty nice, like, honestly. And you know, it's so neat how these can be used as oracle or tarot. I'm so shocked because, and I'm so happy that I do like them and connect with them, and I feel they connect and communicate with me more than I thought that they were going to. And okay, so it's 10 of Wands. Glad to know that it was just happened to be the girl who was doing the review. It was just her energy or something about the way she did it that just created that feeling, which isn't good, so she might want to keep it. So when the 10 of Wands is in reverse, the card implies that there is an intention of giving up too easily. You want someone to fix your problems, you're struggling and don't want to do anything about it. You're overloaded, stress free. And a little kind of quote for it is, in the same fashion as me, you'll have to endure harsh times and physical hurt to get where you want to be. So honestly, I feel like, you know, and this goes back to this equality card. You know, I kind of feel like your love interest, your partner, you know, that they're being a little bit, you know, of a fucking crybaby. Like, and yes, they're putting in the effort, but you're kind of in this feeling that you see their effort, you have hope, but like I was picking up on that message from Spirit, and I don't know why, for some reason, like, it was showing me more of, like, married Leos, because this can be for married, in relationship, or single, but it's more for, like, my married Leos, which makes sense, because marriage, you're more serious, and there is more frustrations. You have more commitments, you got the kids and stuff. And so I feel like, yeah, that they're just the shit they're whining over, you're like, what's the big fucking deal? Like, I've been through that shit. Everybody goes through that shit. Like, put your big girl or your big boy panties on. I think I even said this earlier. Free ball it, whatever you have to do. But, we're a partnership, and there needs to be equal give, equal take, you know? So, yeah, get on that a little harder, why don't ya? Oh yeah, and so then we were on, was I just something wrong? I'm sorry, y'all. I showed you the 10 of Wands, but that must have been for a reason. And I was reading, I was meaning to clarify the Knight of Wands. Oh, Lord. Forgive me, y'all. But hey, maybe that 10 of Wands needed to be clarified for some people. I don't believe in, you know, mistakes or coincidences like that. If it's put out there, it's put out there for a reason. So, let me just see what this Knight of Wands just reading what sticks out to me from Spirit as far as clarifying it. Wands. That they have this in the book too. It's like they... I mean, if anyone's interested in me doing a review on this, I will. I have a good agendas. And before I spoke more on it, they don't have a... Oh, these ones... Because that... the other cards, the minor arcana, if I was Spirit, if that means that... oh, I got low. Personal choice is that... I think you could do whatever you want as a reader, a person reading this. But I'm going to go ahead and take it that there's not reversals with these ones. So I'm going to clarify this then. Well, that makes it easier. I wouldn't clarify had I known that there was no reversal for the cards that pertain to a zodiac sign. And maybe that's why. So as far as it relating to secret, okay, seeing what I pick up. Hold on. I'm thinking that they may have a side to them, like I said, and this is the card for Sagittarius. I showed that already. The imprint is on it. And it says, I see that you obtain what you really want at all costs. So as far as secrets and agendas, what I'm picking up on is that this can be a person who procrastinates and leaves things okay. Yeah, so basically they procrastinate all their duties. Their desires and the things that they aspire to are like no bigger than their hopes. which is a conflict with your main energy right now, which is hope. And so that's creating a problem. And it's interesting that this is coming right underneath the Justice card and your guys' equality being in reverse. So, and they also have a problem envying others who have it better than them. So, you know, that's something that they're going to have to really continue to work on. But I see something coming up in these next cards. I need to go back to what the energy is for that. Let me pull one of these. Spirit, can I get a okie dokie. I was just going to ask for a clarification in the, I mean, because this is a big deal. I want to make sure that this is something we're clear on. And I didn't even have to finish my sentence. So, here we have 3-3. Which is 6, but I'm not seeing it in a good way as far as excitement and things that they hide. And if you just look at the nation of nature, forcing change, cruelty, and the pursuit of knowledge and arrogance. Okay? So, I'm going to leave that to y'all. Okay? Because I always encourage my clients and everyone I work with. And that's why I like to show the cards too. Because sometimes I like to leave it to y'all to look at what you see and what you feel as far as inside your spirit. Obviously, it brought you here and you're hearing this message for a reason. And only you know what that could truly be saying, okay? Overindulging in desires that they have, okay? And they're experimenting with things that are not good, okay? This is an evil, dark force. I don't see if you can see that. He's reaching his hand out to her. And she's kind of got one back and one in front. Not sure if she's going to take it or not. So, just, and I have a feeling that's why we had these 3 cards that jumped out together. And Spirit told me to take them all. So, I'm going to look at this. And look, I'm almost at an hour. Gosh, I don't know how these other people do it in like 10, 20 minutes. It's like, you know, I guess I just feel like, you know, if I'm here to give the message, I gotta give it. So anyways, so moving on. Oh, Leo, Leo, Leo. God, this started out so good. That's weird. It's like I've had many readings that start out, you know, negative, and then, you know, we get the silver lining and end in positivity. But I'm just going to be real with y'all because I don't sugarcoat shit. I was given the gift to do this. If I sugarcoat it, love, love, love y'all, and I'm failing the spirit by not giving the message that they're giving me to give to y'all. And this isn't going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. You know, check your other signs. You know, because the messages that are being given now by the people that are truly giving the truth and not sugarcoating shit for y'all. So, Leos, for the majority of you, and what this person is truly looking for is they're wanting to take your energy. Okay, we have the One of Wands, and you see how she, oh gosh, and this keeps coming up in readings, and I've even used different decks, and it keeps coming up. It'll even, wow, this is blowing my mind right now. I'm sorry. But this is the message they're giving me. This major shift happened. So mixed cycles. They're going to be dealing with 3D, 5D dimensional stuff, life cycles, stuff like that. So, and it's like I said in the video I was trying to do on the shift. Rehearsal time's over, y'all. Like, we are in the real deal. So, the stuff's being filtered, all the bullshit's coming to the surface, and everybody still has their free will. But we're getting down to the nitty-gritty as far as making choices. And are we going to make the ones that we're meant to make? Or are we going to do what we did before, which is causing us to live this again, and then we relive it? I'm going to come back to this card, okay? Because I know exactly what this situation is saying, okay? I mean, because just look at how beautiful, I'm sorry, but let's just take a second and look. Look how beautiful and innocent that child is, okay? And it's interesting that the baby is inside the pumpkin. So it's almost like she is pregnant. And the baby is inside of her. She has the divine. She has spirit consoling her, telling her it's going to be okay. This is all for a reason, and you're not alone, okay? And I'm just going to say this right now, okay? So for some of my Leos, not all of you, are going to find out that you're pregnant. And I got this, I'm pretty sure this came up in Gemini's reading too, with a whole different deck. You're going to find out you're pregnant. And the person of your love interest is going to be absent by choice, okay? So when we look at this talking about what is your love interest truly looking for, well, this was in reverse. But this was in reverse, and Spirit specifically told me to light you had inside you, okay? Let's just do this for example, okay? when they first saw you, okay, they saw the star. Like I said, that's huge. Okay, and then look at you now. Okay, you've taken on, they've drained your energy. Not only that, but they've dumped their energy and their burdens onto you. And I'm not saying a child is a burden. A child is always a blessing from the divine, okay? But with this situation is going to come hardships. And you're going to be single because they're going to be they're going to be into this shit. They're going to be too much into their desires, too much into experimenting with the, and right underneath that. So this person that you're dealing with, I'll just wait till we get there. That just blew my mind right now. Which these readings do now, because like I said, they're the real deal and they're more intense. And it's like sometimes you don't want to have to give it to people like that, but that's the way it is. Take it or leave it. And so, remember, all these cards came together, and now I understand why, okay? So, what they truly want was to take. I mean, you had gone through hell and back, and you had just gotten your groove back, your shit together, feeling good by your damn self. So, yeah, you were in the fucking star energy, okay? Until they walked in, and they wanted them some of that. So they wanted to take your energy, but the only way to really hook, line, and sinker it that quick is to find out your weaknesses, vulnerability, secretly getting you pregnant. If you're pregnant, there is a extreme collection of energy, even if they leave you abandoned and pregnant, okay? And they wanted to take, the next card we have is the High Priestess, and it says inner wisdom. They wanted to know what you knew. They wanted to know everything. And they wanted to take all that. They wanted to take what was yours, Leo. Okay? But look at how the High Priestess looks in this deck. Coming in these three, Spirit threw out 2 extra cards for y'all. That doesn't look like the confident, intuitive, badass High Priestess that we normally see. Looks drained, tired. Okay, I almost feel like some of these situations, there could have been people meddling with some dark magic shit. Okay? To the point where they even were so, okay, and wow, I'm going back to this card. They were dealing with some dark forces, dark magic shit. Okay, look at this. I was just gonna say, but they didn't really know exactly what they were doing, but they were experimenting. And they had some big, bad, dark, evil force saying, I'll give you what you want. I'll give you what you want. And we all know how badass and strong the High Priestess is, right? And for a second, I mean, because she ain't going to stay that way. But for a second, she got vulnerable. Shadows or her journal all her wisdom in the lap. She's holding on to a pillow. And with all her, you know, symbols and stuff being completely shown. And I think this is important, Leos. I think that the creator of this deck did this for a reason. To show us that no matter how confident we are in our spirituality, in our connection with the divine, the collective, and how many people, guides, ancestors that have our back, in the flesh, we all have vulnerabilities, weaknesses, and we all have the capability of some dark force coming in, even if it's just for a moment, because you know we're gonna get the fuck back up. And their asses better be scared, because that's when it's really game time. They're gonna be sorry. There ain't no doubt about that. So I think they did this for a reason, because I have yet to see a deck where the High Priestess looks so empty, so sad, so vulnerable, so exposed. Okay? Take it as you will, as it resonates. But that is what I'm getting from Spirit, and that is what I'm getting as far as, and man, if I'm on track with why, if that is why they made the High Priestess like this, they're one that I've seen. Okay. Take that energy, Leo, from you, that wisdom from you, that magic from you, magic with a K. And lastly, we have the wheel. And look, again, y'all, look at the numbers. The wheel changes. There's those twos again. Twos have got to resonate. I mean, seriously. With more than just y'all. And 2 is connected to the Justice and Judgment card and the High Priestess. I just realized what that card is. And she's crying. She's crying. You know, changes are good. And the wheel's amazing. But these are all things that this person is trying to take from you. Not literally take from you, but rob from you. And that's the 3 main goals of evil and lower entities. Kill, steal, destroy. And so I really feel like Spirit threw all of these out. See, and I didn't want to do this. Like, I didn't want to do this in my general love readings. But you know what? I told Spirit I would do my job the way they showed me. And even with that clarification card, you know, that's just great. I can't believe it. You know, but all in all, you know, all in all, it's gonna be okay, Leos. It's gonna be okay. I can tell you that for a fact. But, and this is general. I mean, just think about how many Leos are out there. So, but I gotta say it how it is. Alright, so now we're on to how they feel about you. Okay, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Inventiveness. Okay, I like to, the pictures are so pretty, so I like you to see it face up. Now, before I speak on this, I just want to see. Let's see the page. I just want to see what the book says really quick. So let me set that down. Hold on. Page of Cups reversed. What does this book say about it? Leah, kick ass. So I guess only the. How does that still say low battery when I plug it in? I hope that's not why. Just to cut off on us. No, don't fall. Oh, difficulties. I just want to do my. Oh, and there they go. Huh. I just want to do my reading. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to drop you. Give you a nice little head. That other outlet did that, but okay. This is frustrating me. Oh, it says, oh shit, did I just break that? Ends, I'm telling you. What happened? Okay, I'll just have to figure it out later. Where orientation locked. Yet I'm looking on the other, okay. Oh wait, but I can't get it. Okay, guys, my little, like, new, might I add, tripod thing just did something and broke off. Sometimes you're killing me, Larry. Okay, so, from spirit, sometimes even the high priestess gets stuck in a vulnerable moment to where her wisdom and her light can be stolen. And it's like I clarify it, and sure enough, higher, evil, darker forces to get their desires instead of it coming naturally from the divine. And this inventiveness was this brainstorming they did when you think of conception and making a child. In a way, you're inventing. You're inventing a new being. So, and then isms are not getting their way. They have a habit of hiding what they truly feel and go through periods of denial. They often like to make another the fool. Okay? This person is trying to play you for a fool. I'm sorry. That's just truth, Leo. And I love y'all. And I hate this kind of shit. But that's why I do this, because I feel like in a way this work is kind of a way to fight that and maybe even prevent it. But sometimes it's not meant to be prevented at the same time, if that makes any sense. So those of you that it resonates and are on that spiritual level, it will. By asking for sympathy. They will cry wolf for their own agenda. Okay, so then, like I pointed out earlier, right under the desire, but I want to get back to my okay, so this next one, the energy represents how the relationship will start off, and we have dependency, the habit in reverse. But here's the picture. Know what I'm talking about when I say familiar. Feels it's a familiar surf. So with this habit and dependency coming in reverse, as far as how the relationship will start off, you guys, energy was the star and hope. And I feel like you had came to you like a sad little puppy on your doorstep. Okay? And they had some bad habits and dependencies. And you felt like to save them. Because you felt a connection, maybe even love, or what you thought was love, and you wanted to save this person. You could see how this habit and dependency was harming them, taking their soul. Okay, eyes are the windows to our soul. And one's already cloudy, along with the familiar, the cat. And they're just bleeding. It's only natural. You can't feel bad. So it's like you took them in with all this stuff. And they used this habit and this dependency to distract you from what their true intentions and the energy of relationship will endure. Okay? And it says introspection. Okay? So I think you guys, thank goodness, and I'm so glad that this was upright and where, thank goodness, that's the line. And we'll do almost crosses a certain line. They're not going to react right away. You're going to step back, go in your little cave, but go with inside yourself like the hermit. You act out of wisdom. So when somebody does you dirty, they one-upped you. Meanwhile, you're going inside yourself and taking the cards you've been dealt stuffing the cards that are going to win that fucking poker game, because you can also play that poker face damn well. Hi, thank you for joining. We're about to wrap it up, but feel free, Bridget, to it will replay. And we're at 94 minutes, but it's like I say, I've been trying to do them shorter because I see some people get these love readings done in like 10-20 minutes, but what I realized is that they kind of, how do people get through these so fast? But I also do one-on-one readings, and time my readings always run between an hour and 2. And I'm really trying to, you know, because I have a lot of changes coming up myself, and schedule's pretty tight, so I am gonna have to start shortening these, and then probably doing the same thing, either doing the Venmo thing, or if I get donations, then maybe I can keep it this way. I'm still just testing everything out, but for now, take advantage of the readings for sure. And thank you for viewing them. And if they resonate, if you like them, definitely subscribe so you see when I have videos come out, because I am going to do other content and kind of shake things up so it's different once I get moved, in the transition of moving right now. So once I get moved and settled, and next time I do sign readings. So I appreciate it. If you like it, if you resonate, if you feel it in your heart. If not, nothing personal, not worried about it. Still enjoy your company to the channel. So moving forward though, so Leos, you're gonna lick those wounds after you spend some time grooming yourself. Okay? Pretty. But, you know, introspection. You're gonna really go inside, think about this, and like I said, take the cards that you were dealt. It's like a Reba song. She says, maybe the queen of broken hearts, but I don't hide behind the crown. And you're going to save the good ones in your pocket, and you're going to throw them down in that motherfucker's face quicker than he can blink and faster than he can even expect. Or she. Sorry about that. And last but not least, this energy, and Sea Spirit gave us an extra 2 for this as well. 5. I would say, in my personal opinion, and from what I've seen, fucking run like hell, and there ain't nothing here to keep alive. And sorry, there was a better view of everything, but in the middle or somewhere along the way, this little tripod I tried to get broke, of course, or something. I'm sure I can fix it. But anyways, so how it will end, or how you can keep it alive. This person has you feeling like you're just stuck in between a rock and a hard place. They literally have you feeling like, and that's not normal for you. Like, normal, caged or trapped or imprisoned. You're very independent. Take care of your responsibility that this person pulled, and they didn't do it alone. You know, they did it with dark spirit and dark flesh, okay? And so, like, help me. What do I do? How do I get out of this situation and have it be karmically if there's this innocent child on the way? I refuse, though, to live imprisoned. I refuse to take on this person's toxic behaviors and their habits and dependencies. Just, no, I'm not gonna do it, whether there's a child coming or not. And for those of you, if it's not a child, it could be some other type of big commitment you got yourself wrapped up in. And then the extra cards that Spirit threw in were... Wow, okay, so this is badass. Remember how I was telling y'all that this is different? Like, a lot of times I'll get readings that start off kind of negative and end good, and I was getting so upset and hurt because I'm highly empathic as well, so I feel y'all, Leos. Definitely. And so I was getting upset that it was so good, and then someone just came in to destroy that. It's like, I want to go to battle for you. But this is neat, and this is how awesome Spirit is. So it's like you're looking up and like, give me a sign, because I don't feel like myself. I've had my energy robbed. My everything's just been taken from me, and I don't know what the fuck the right thing to do is. And normally that's just pure instinct. So Spirit threw in these extra cards, and we got the One of Swords in reverse, okay? So, intellect, okay? I'm going to show it to you right up just so you can see just how beautiful these pictures are. I did not think I would love this deck as much as I'm falling in love with it. Or literally connecting with it. This is the first deck that I've connected to this fast, aside from the original Rider deck, which I hardly use anymore because I have so many new. And they're saying, okay, you know, yeah, you lost your bearings there for a minute, Leo, and your intellect, your smartness that's just second nature, but you're calling out, you're asking for our help, and we hear you. Wisdom that you're asking for, along with your innate strength back. And not only that, but we're going to give you your own. It's like, I want to say, work with the cards you're dealt while you're in hermit mode. But when you come out, either a whole new mask to put on yourself as a defense, okay, that the person will see this, seeing this. They are not worthy of seeing the true you anymore. So the divine's going to give force of nature that is going to, okay, I mean, she's even got all those eyes on her wings. All those eyes are the divine looking out for you and protecting you, because you looked up, you called, you asked. That's the important thing people don't understand, is we have to ask. Okay, yes, they know everything, they see everything, but if we don't ask, you know, it's like when a young kid's hungry, you know? They still have to ask you, you know, I'm talking like toddler, Mommy, can you make my food? We can't just, you know, they can't just do it. So, yeah, these are so beautiful. And then, my lovely Leos, we end with, okay, now remember this energy is how the relationship will end or how you can keep it alive. But like I said, fucking our last card that Spirit gave, you're the fucking Emperor, baby. Okay, Leos? They put you through hell and back. Energy, your star, your divine given right. Okay? So now the divine is like, okay, this is how this relationship's gonna end. Leo, you are now the Emperor. You are the do all, say all, truth, power, the bottom, okay, and all that stuff nobody can take from you, not even them. Bye bye. Whether for those of you that do end up pregnant or not, you're gonna come out just fine. May not have that star anymore, but you don't need it. You are the motherfucking Emperor. And it really doesn't get, I mean, you know, there's other good cards, but that's a damn good way to come out when this whole 109 minutes of a reading and all the stuff that we saw, you know, that's a damn good place to come out. So, you're gonna be feeling pretty vengeful, Leos, after this, okay? Once you get, like, your fighting mojo back, your attack mojo back, you want to fuck shit up, and I don't blame you. But just be careful, because just understand, try to, and you may have a Cancer come into the picture, and dang, a Cancer and a come into the picture close to you that saw you through this whole thing, you know? Like, I feel like best girlfriend or your dudes, your friends, just support systems. But I'm getting two specific people strongly that were by your side through all this, and you end up coming out so victorious, you know, and there's a celebration. But like I said, just be very careful where you put your energy, okay? Because, you know, the divine will take care of the karma that is, oh, it's hard, especially when it runs innate in your blood to, you know, fuck shit up when you've been fucked over like that. But it's like one of my favorite quotes, you know, karma's a bitch. If you're lucky, you'll get to watch. I would leave it up to the divine to do that. I also feel like, you know, these friends of yours or whatever are gonna, we can't let them get away with that type of shit. Like, you guys might be out celebrating and, you know, drink a little too much and want to do some shit, but you just be real careful, because sometimes we bite off more than we can chew with situations. Do as you want, as you see fit. However, like I said, remember that you are the one. Authenticity. This is one of those bonus cards. And that's why I pulled it out, since I saw it for you. Stay true to yourself. I know you were robbed from serious things were stolen from you that weren't even material, that you can never get back. But, and you're gonna be shaken up a little bit for a while, okay? But you're gonna get to your 10 of Swords and finally get the closure that you need, okay? And then there you are, the Fool. Exploration. I mean, you're gonna be a shit. Now this is if you, depending on the way you choose to go about it, but if you go the right way. See, these are all in reverse right now, but it's up to you to get them upright. So long as you stay true to yourself and try to control, like I'm saying, the divine's job, karma, stuff like that. Let them take care of that. You do that, and, you know, you'll have a new relationship coming up. Get some more, sorry, I get so curious that, you know, yeah, 10 of Cups, you'll get some contentment, so, you know, but you may have a little bit of a problem with keeping some moderation, okay? If you don't heal those wounds deep down inside, which could potentially create the issue that you just got out of because of them. And I'm talking about this habit dependency. As I see the Temperance in reverse with moderation, and she's drinking, and you don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to do that, Leo. So really, I'm saying you're really gonna have to now, but think about the now, the recent now, and the future now. I want to pull a couple other cards from you, but I'm just with this whole thing. Because I had a very similar situation. Yeah, so anyways, wow. That is so crazy how different the bottom of the deck is to the next two cards that were going to come out. But anyways, we're not going to get into that because this is a whole story of as much as Spirit wanted for now. So let's lighten it up a little bit. Even though I'm going way over than I anticipated, but that's okay. Somebody will appreciate it out there, right? My older son's so funny. He's like, Mom, no one's even watching anymore. I'm like, that's not the point. It's there for them when they need it, when they need to see it. So, giving a fuck's humor, just lighten it up. After all that seriousness, make you laugh a little bit. An orc by Spirit, and then we'll wrap it up. I mean, we'll be done. I know this is long, but hopefully it helps somebody and that it's appreciated. Because I know I love and appreciate y'all. So, for my Leos in Rising, what is a good message for them to end this note on? Give them a little laugh or two. Some humor to reflect on for my Leos. Okay. Okay. Rebel. Because, fuck it. Why not? Prisoner. Got all this shit. Whatever. Alright to be a rebel. For a little bit. Just don't end up in actual prison. But yeah, that's cool. Just fuck it. And one more. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here the fuck it is, Leo. I know you've been looking for that sign. Here it is. Oh, you might need this one too. You just might. Plus, with all these twos I'm seeing, might as well do 2 + 2 = 4. See, this is how I end up going on for so long, my videos. But you think someone is lying. They are. Okay? You think someone is lying. They are. Don't look at any of it. That's why I had to do this one. I mean, I had to. Sure, one of those. Someone shoot me. Be fucking grateful, okay? Shit could be so much worse. Sorry. I'm just gonna go one from each of these. So this is from a True Love deck. We have the Angel deck. Oh, what is wrong? Alright, so there's that one, and that one, and this one. For my Leos. For my Leos. We have the Five of Water. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Crying over spilled milk. Okay. Has something to do with something that's not exactly your love reading, but I think this is more like not your intimate love. This is something going on with like a friend or a family member type thing. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, but you're not seeing the positive side in the situation, and so you're crying over spilled milk, you know? I'm not feeling the same energy. And then we have emotional freedom. Okay? That's really important. Which usually Leos, I mean, y'all are pretty good about keeping your, well, yeah, no, I'm right. I'm on the right track, but you're, how do I want to say it? I was going to say you're good about keeping your emotions in check, but that's kind of wrong. But it's kind of right. Like, you guys are good at keeping your emotions bottled up. You know, drama all over Facebook and social media and looking misery loves company type of shit. You're not like that, but you keep it bottled up at the wrong time on the wrong person. So this is all about emotional freedom. Again, these oracles at the end, I don't feel are the same energy as the other love areas in your life. Like I said, certain people that and energies you're around, like friends, families, siblings, you know, stuff like that. But definitely in all of it, you need to make sure that you're giving yourself that emotional freedom that you need. Okay? Whether you know, start a journal, you know, go for a car drive and just drive, blast some music, sing. Just get those emotions out. And fuck fear. It'll lie to your face. Okay? That was just sitting there right at the top. So, for those of you who are keeping shit bottled up, not giving yourself emotional freedom out of fear, fuck fear. It'll lie to your face. I don't know why, just felt compelled to do that. And last one from Sacred Rebels. Love this. Trust yourself. Sorry about that glare. Trust yourself, Leo. You know what the fuck. Keep your emotions bottled up. Get in tune with your intuition. Trust yourself. And don't forget to love. Get some, give some, it'll cheer your ass up. But not from this motherfucker that we just had in our reading, okay? Man, these cards really want to talk to you. Shame and regret and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. I almost feel like there's two energies going on here. It's for, you know, but yeah, again, like I always say in my videos, you know, when it comes to love, just intimate love. It could be family, you know, all that jazz. So anyways, Leo, I hope this helped and resonated with anyone out there. I send you guys a bunch of love, 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 and light. I'm definitely going to figure out really how or where. This is just what Spirit gives me, and I'm done. But, you know, like I said, I'm so used to individual readings and one-on-one, and I think that's my problem, is I need to stop feeling like I have to give so much for general free readings, you know. General is just meant to be general, basic, hit some specific points so you know you have, you know, chemistry or whatever, resonate with the reader, so you can, if you wish, get a personal reading, which, if you do feel like I resonate with you, aside from I'm gonna openings for readings by donation, so if you're interested in that, right now, like I said, until I get moved and settled, the way I'm having people do it is just by a video that you watched, because it notified me, letting me know you want a reading, and then I can reach out to you from there. And then those of you, if you feel like donating and see that I do care and donate, you know, my time to give these pretty in-depth general readings, I have my PayPal link for donations, but I mean, I don't expect that. I'm doing so because I love y'all, and I'm excited once I'm finally settled into my final destination and can really start up some more spiritual shit that I want to do. So anyways, I love, love, love y'all. I hope this helped. If it did, please like and subscribe so you don't miss anything in the future, and we can stay connected. Alright? Have a wonderful, wonderful couple weeks filled with much, much love, light, abundance, health, and until we meet again,